Hello! So I have another page ready. This time we're going to make a tall envelope that will fit in there, or that will attach to the flap. This is the last page that we're going to do. Then we will have 3 special pages and 4 just flip pages. So what I did here is I took an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, put it in here at the 8.5 mark, and I scored it at 1/2 inch, and then I scored it at 4.5. Okay. Then I turned it this way, and I scored it at. Actually, I turned it this way, and I scored it at 1/2 inch and 9 3/4. Okay. Then all we're gonna do is start off. We're just going to remove that corner, and then we're going to remove that, and we're going to cut this off completely, just like so. And then we're going to come up to the top here, and we're going to cut this side off. All of the pieces that I'm leaving attached are on the same side, so just remember that when you're removing all your things. And then the last little step is this little rectangle up here, this little 1/2 inch rectangle dealie. Okay. Now, all we're going to do is do our folds here, just like that. And then we're going to bring this one up, and this one up, and then bring them together. I'm going to put down my adhesive here, bring the bottom flap up, put my adhesive there, and bring this over and press it down in real good. And the one thing I should have done before I did that was I should have cut a moon out of it, but it's okay because this one is smaller. So I think all I'm going to do for this one is just use a circle punch. Since I have this one, I'm just going to go ahead and circle punch it like that. Okay. Then bring that part down. And now I think I'm not going to keep this part on here. I think what I'm going to do is add my own flap because I want a bigger flap. So I'm just going to cut that off and make my own. Just take a piece of paper here like this. There we go. This one will work. And then there we go. Now we have a nice long note, nice long envelope for love letters or what have you in here. Before I attach it though, I am going to cut my flap here. This is 4 inches, so I'm going to cut my piece for the flap at 4 inches. And then I'm going to score this right there, just like so. And then I'm going to fold it down like that. And now we have a very long flap, which will allow me to put a picture on it should I want to. Okay, so all I'm going to do is apply my adhesive to the edge of that, flip my pocket over and apply it to the edge of that, and then lay it down, put it right up to the fold like so, and lay it down. Just like that. Now, it's not very straight, so I'm going to try to pull it up carefully because I did not get it on there good. Just gonna pull it up here very gently and try it again. I think what I'll do is line it up on my mat here. There we go. Now it should be better. Much better. Bring that over, and then the last thing that I want to do to this is round my corners just like that, and we have a pocket with a nice long flap, and I'm noticing that it is a little bit longer than my envelope, so I'm just going to cut that off, and there we have it. Okay, then I'm going to apply this directly to the flap in much the same manner as I've done all the rest of them. And bit of adhesive right there, and then close it up. And there we have that flap opens, and I think I'm going to get a little bit more creative with this one, and I'm going to open it like this, and I'm going to add another flap to the inside. No, maybe I want to, yeah, I'm going to add one here. So what I want to do is cut this to the same size as this. It's going to be 4, so I'm going to cut it to 4.5. Just like that. And then I'm going to score it at 4 inches. Just like this. Then I'm going to take this, remove the corners like so, and I'm going to Oops, I gotta cut it down a little bit more. Just gonna apply that right there after I cut it to 9 1/4. Nine and 1/4. Then I'll remove this again. And now I should be able to get this to fit just like so. And then when it's on there, it should seal up like that too. If it doesn't, remove just a hair and you'll be good. Okay, so with this flap in the closed position, I'm going to apply my adhesive to the edge of it. And then I'm going to bring this back, and my envelope is open there. So just going to put that on there like that. Open it up. Press it down really hard. And then closes like that. So there we have another page, and then our final page is a flat page. Okay. Now once we start to put them together, we can decorate the flat pages a little bit more if we want to as well. Alright. So now the next step to get them ready to put into the book is to punch your holes. Okay. So to do that, take your template and line it up on them, and you can make a mark, or you can just put your thing in the machine and do it that way. I'm going to do 2 at a time. Okay, done those 2. Just gonna save a step, line them up, and punch, and punch. It's a little harder to go through the bottom because you're going through your pocket too. There we go. Now we have them all punched, so we can place them in the book if we want to, or you can go ahead and cover them before you put them in the book. But because it's the rings, it's not hard to take out, so if you put them in, it will help you keep your design. So on my back page is going to be a flap. Just a flat page, and then my next page is going to be my double pocket page, and then I need another flat page, and then my next page is going to be my envelope page, just like so, and then another flap page, and then this page. And lastly is a flip page. Now once you get them in there, if you feel like you need more pages, you can always add more if you want to. But also keep in mind that once you start to add stuff to the book, it's going to get bigger too. And because we are set in where we need our book to be for height, we can't let it get any bigger than the 2 inches. So be careful about that, okay? So now we have it. And then if you'll notice, when you hold the book up, these pages fall out. If you tie ribbon to these to make them tight, then it won't move around as much. So that, but if you, I mean, I don't mind it moving. I don't really worry about it. Also, I'm seeing that I am going to be able to see this, so I'm going to have to fix that too. But for now, we have our basic book and our inserts. When I come back, we will work on covering a few of them and maybe making a few more pockets and a few inserts to go into them. Okay?